struggles for this season. It's normal to feel a little down after the holidays, right? But for some people, it's something much more serious. Somara is here with medical correspondent Dr. Darien Sutton with more on this. And Somara, you have some firsthand experience with seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, that's right, Whit. You know, I come from a long line of island women, so we need the sun. But I remember being in Happy Valley, aka Penn State, the saddest I have ever been. It would happen every winter, and I didn't know why, but my energy levels would drop. My schoolwork suffered tremendously. I missed class. It affected my sleep, and no amount of sleep I could get satisfied me. I was always tired. Have you ever had experiences with SAD?
Absolutely. I think even now, during the wintertime, we often talk about it as we enter into the winter, but I think many people realize that after the holidays, sometimes are the saddest moments of our whole year. And as you said, it's the sadness that you can't really fix. It's that sleepiness that you can't get over. Those are the symptoms that you want to pay attention to. And I want to separate between what is winter blues.
That's what I was going to ask.
And what is seasonal affective disorder. So it's an important question that you were going to ask. And the reason why it's important is because they're very different. So winter blues, if you can think about it, that is that feeling of sadness. But the key thing is that it doesn't interfere with your daily life. As many as 20% of adults experience this. And again, this is mainly limited to the winter months.
Okay.
Now, seasonal affective disorder can happen during the winter and it can happen during the springtime. Majority of the time, it's during the winter, as you know, due to the lack of light. And that includes that feeling of depression, the feeling of hopelessness. And that does interfere with your daily life activities. And as much as 5% of adults experience that.
And, to remedy the situation, I would get actually vitamin D shots recently. I couldn't believe the world of difference that made. It was surreal. Are there any other treatments that folks can get when they're dealing with this?
Well, it doesn't just have to be a shot, although that's one intervention that you can do to help. You can get vitamin D in the form of a supplement. For those who are under the age of 70, you can do at least 600 IUs. That stands for international units of vitamin D. If you're over 70, you need a little bit more. That's 800 of vitamin D. And remember, magnesium is an important cofactor to vitamin D. So, Somara, what I do is I take my vitamin D in the morning before work, and then I take magnesium at night, magnesium glycinate, to help me sleep. You can also get vitamin D from your diet, including things such as eggs, oatmeal, fatty fish, and fortified milk. All of these are great sources of vitamin D.
Okay, all right, cool. And so what about movement? That's something I definitely wasn't doing, but I was down, I was sad, and so the last thing I wanted to do was move, but movement can help?
It's one of the most important things. That's how I break myself out of my winter blues. I start moving. Number one, you stop alcohol, you stop smoking. Those are the toxins that can bring you, honestly, more into that winter blues and even seasonal affective disorder. So you want to eliminate those negative effects and then start getting moving. Studies have shown that moving at least 10 to 20, maybe 30 minutes a day, brisk walking, is all you really need to start. One thing that I do is I get on the treadmill.
Tell me.
I don't like to run, but I turn the incline up. I get my music on, and I just march up that treadmill as much as I can.
Okay.
It gets my endorphins flowing. It gets my body moving. It makes me sweat. And it's also not as big of a commitment as doing an intense workout, and I love it. And you can also do things around your house, jumping jacks, planks, and basic things. But again, isolating 10 to 20 minutes a day to take care of yourself is really important.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sutton. That was so informative, and I think a lot of folks at home needed to hear all of that.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.